Hello. Hey, it's Bitty Penny. I hope you guys are doing well today whenever you get the chance to watch this. So, I have all this stuff on my desk, and I'm thinking you might be wondering what's up. What am I doing in my life today? Well, today is special. In fact, I'm kind of making this whole week special because we reached 10,000 subscribers, you guys. The day, like right before Mother's Day on Saturday, we reached 10,000 subscribers. I want to thank all of you. You're all so amazing. And so, yeah, this is super, super exciting. We're at 10,300. So, in honor of that, I reached out to a couple of companies and asked, hey, will you help me celebrate 10,000 subscribers? And they said, yeah. So, um, the first one up is Sweet Pea Curiosities. So, I have been sharing Sweet Pea Curiosities here with you guys all of 2024. And I was sharing them before 2024 as well. Like when I made these adorable little mini slimline cards. And I just loved these images the first time I saw them. Oh, especially her. I remember days like that. I might have had one recently. But yeah, I loved like adding these with these fun, like, um, kind of aspirational things. Thank you so much, Kim. Hi. I should speak quietly. I know it's the middle of the night for you. I can't believe you woke up for me. And hey, Jessica. Or you never went to bed. I don't know which one. But this one says, prove them wrong. And then we've got never give up, dream big, and own who you are. So yeah, I'm gonna show you guys today. Hi, Michelle, I'm here. Yesterday we lost electricity, but not just like our house, like our entire neighborhood of like 1,000 homes or more, a couple of thousand homes probably. It's huge. Um, but our the good news is our Tesla battery kicked in, so that was cool. Okay, so I know, yay with 10K. Yeah, that was such an awesome surprise. And I just can't thank you guys enough. So I'm giving back. Well, I'm collabing and asking and getting companies to give you guys discounts. So I'm always like this egalitarian where instead of sending one or two people something, I'd rather give to everyone because it takes all of you. Good morning, Cordelia. Yeah, so I'm more like share candy with the whole class kind of girl. So, um, hi Marty. Good morning. I hope you're doing well in Canada. Um, so, Sweet Pea Curiosities has generously donate or not donated, but is offering a 25% off discount at in her Etsy shop. Now, this does not apply to her Amazon books because that's just a whole nother beast. But in her Amazon shop, you can get 25% off for the next 7 days, and you just need to use my code, okay? And so my code is Bitty Penny. So Bitty Penny, and I believe it's all one word and capitalized, will get you 25% off. So I'm going to be announcing other discount codes, other little hookups throughout the next week at least. But this one, we're kicking it off with Sweet Pea Curiosities. So I thought I would show you a lot of things that I've made with Sweet Pea Curiosities over the years. So, or yeah, I've been shopping with her for some time, but I didn't go way, way back because probably all that stuff is gone that I made. All right, so love the girls. So I tried to pull, she really has a variety of things, something for everyone. When I got started on her team, it was because of these mixed media birds, and I made a whole heap of these cards. I made like 25 or 30 of these cards, and they all had ribbon, and this was a sheet load, and it has these birds. Some of them I printed just a page so you could actually see the printable. I got so far as printing a page, but I did not really organize it. Surprise! But yeah, I know we'll see the birds. There they are. I was about to say, I know I pulled the birds. With a lot of her kits, you get just pages upon pages upon pages, and I usually just print a few of what I need at the time. But yeah, so the mixed media birds, they come in all colors. Some come with backgrounds, some don't. They go in different directions, which is so great. You can resize them. You can tell this is kind of like this one, but she has like a whole rainbow of colors. But I liked that these had these, you know, funky backgrounds, so you don't have to try to fussy cut out the bird, although these wouldn't be difficult to fussy cut. Okay, so mixed media birds. She also has mixed media flowers. She has one other thing, owls. Yeah, those are on my list. We did fans. She has a fan kit, and I turned it into ephemera. So it has a bunch of pages, and again, and a bunch of different colors like this one. And what I did is I took these and cut out the fan and sometimes the bouquet around it. And I just took them to my scoreboard and scored them, backed them, and kind of turned them into pockets, and then decorated a little envelope, added pockets to that, added all kinds of goodies, and just made fun pieces of ephemera. These would also be really cute for like Happy Mail for a friend or something. I recently put some of this in a journal, so I just have these two left. But yeah, there was the fans. So this is kind of like a recap of a lot of the things that I've made using Sweet Pea Curiosities to give you guys a jolt of inspiration, to remind you in case you're like, I hear her say the name, but I don't remember what she made or whatever. She has a lot of really beautiful background pages, floral, grunge, wallpaper. Hey T, how's it going? Oh, Michelle, I love candy too. That's why I'm sharing. So this is like just one, she has a really just so many neat background pages. So, and different just sets of things. I had a journal which is gone, my traveler journal. It's already been given away, but it was this green olivine kit that I used, and then I used it with the travelers. Pretty sure I printed one of those pages. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, you know what? That might be the last one that didn't have enough. I heard my printer kind of like run out of paper right before it went live. I think that's the one that didn't get to print just now. But I combined it with a traveler set and made a really beautiful journal. You may remember the Crafty Queen cards. And these were inspired by these little queen trading cards. Oh, what does she call them? I'm trying to remember. I was going to remember. I printed, some of them I already had printed, but I did print a couple of more just now because they were some of my favorites. But in this collection, you not only get like a lot of queen, you get sheets and sheets of queens, but there's also kings and nature, birds, and all kinds of things. So I really loved this kit. I think you guys did too. And I had so much fun. This is the only one I have left, but this was a sheet load as well. My Crafty Queen sheet load. The same month, these are actually the same sheet load, but I did a sheet load live with Call Me Crafty Owl. May a happy star always light your path. And I made these. That was actually from a different kit. Let's see. Those were from the Art Deco girls, which I believe this is a part of the Art Deco. Yeah. I have a few of these sheets printed of the Art Deco girls. I just really loved them. What I love about pieces like this is, you know, this is just a printable, right? But you can see all of the dimension and layering, and I like to take inspiration for that when I'm thinking about my cards. Like, you could look at this and think, I'm going to make a card or a cover for my journal or something that looks like this, like has physically all these different layers, that I bring in some lace, that I bring in, you know, fabric. I just think that this is full of inspiration, but I also just like to use them just like they are. But I would totally make a journal cover and add fringe, and I would add beads. I would totally add all of this stuff physically onto the cover. And so I find these really inspirational and just beautiful to use in general. So that was my Art Deco girls. You guys most recently maybe remember these girls. This is the Songbird collection. So again, same principle. As soon as I saw this collection, I was like, oh my gosh, I want to make that. I want to make cards that look like this, but I want to actually add the background myself and add some of these features. This collection makes me so happy. You ever feel like really connected to something and you can't put it into words, don't really know why? That's how I feel with this one. But I think it's because I've always loved the moon and I love to dance, and yeah, I don't know. I just love the vibe of it. I love everything about it. I've always loved black, white, and red. It's one of my favorite color combinations too. So it just hit the spot with me. But we made these together in a live last week, the week before last, recently. I don't know when. I can't keep up with that. But yeah, so I just took inspiration from what I was seeing in this ephemera, and I grabbed my watercolor paper, we did embossing, and then I added watercolor, and then I cut out little pieces of paper and stars, and we made our own moons out of book pages. Yeah, so very, very fun, very fun. So this is Songbird. Some of them I just won't be able to remember their names. And I will tell you that Marisa has like so many printables. So I encourage you definitely to check out her shop, because she really does have something for everyone. Kim, I know this wasn't your favorite. Hi, Johnny. Joni. Is it Johnny? Good morning, and hello, Paula. How are you? So you guys, were celebrating 10K, and I'm going to be doing and announcing discounts for y'all all week. And this one is for Sweet Pea Curiosities. You can get 25% off all of her printables over on Etsy if you use the code BittyPenny. And so I'm taking you through all the things I've made using Sweet Pea Curiosities, just so you can maybe revisit some things you hadn't, or I made a while ago, or, see the variety. I just wanted to celebrate them and celebrate you guys and give you lots of inspiration. This is definitely a company that I absolutely love. Marisa, who owns it, is amazing. It's a very small business. It's one woman. making her dreams come true. So I always get behind that kind of stuff. I love supporting small businesses. And the great thing about like a printable shop, you know, digital artists, is that you don't have to pay for shipping and you don't have to wait for your item to ship. I mean, that is one thing I love. It is Joni. Okay. That was my first inclination. Yes, Paula, once you purchase and download it, it's yours to use again and again. That's right. That's the other great thing. So, you know, I think that having printables really gets rid of my hoarding tendency, and I tend to use things up because I know I can go back and reprint it. Um, so yeah, and maybe not every page calls to you, but they're so affordable that even if you just like half the kit, but you know you're going to print it often, then it's just fun. So these are her mixed media flowers that I combined with this artist kit that she was selling in her shop. And the mixed media flowers were amazing. I think there's like 30 pages, all different colors, all different types of flowers. And I just mixed it with this really beautiful artist kit that she had that I fell in love with immediately. That's usually how I am with her designs, is I fall in love with immediately. I'm even going to use my own discount code and pick up a few things. Yeah. So this was a little paper bag journal that we made together in the live. And I brought in some of her Queenie papers from her books. If you don't have a printer, she does sell ephemera books on Amazon. Now they are not a part of this discount, but she does sell physical books of her kits where it's already printed for you. Now this is not complete. I've torn and cut multiple pages out of this book. But not only, if you maybe, you know, everyone has different wants and needs. Let me get to that in a second. But yeah, this was the little artist one that we made together. We made this journal and 2 cards in one live in about an hour and a half. That was so much fun. I love these. That was recently. So that came from this artist kit. Again, I don't have the entire thing printed. It is huge. And one thing that I like is that she's starting to also make tall journals. So journal kits, I should say. So that is nice as well. So this one right here, this artist one, is a tall journal kit. So this is designed for you to make a document style journal. So this would be one side, this would be the other, and I absolutely love it. Same thing here. This would be one side, this would be the other. But it also came with all this gorgeous like palette paper. It came with a ton of pockets and labels and all the good things. I mean, it's absolutely awesome. So that was the artist kit that I had so much fun playing with. I want to play with it some more. So here, this is actually a printable from her shop that coordinates with Long Live the Queen. So this is the book that I don't want to confuse y'all. This is the book that comes from Amazon that's already printed for you. And it has, you know, pages for your journal. It has ephemera in it and more pages. Lots of really awesome stuff, okay? And again, not included in this particular discount code. Here is her information, Sweet Pea Curiosities, on Etsy. She's on Instagram and she's on YouTube. So that's how you find her. Okay, so she has them physically and she has the same kit digitally. So maybe you already have a printer and you just want to print it today. You can get the digital version of that book. So she puts it out in a digital format and she puts it out in a physical format. And I think that is so awesome because different people have different needs, and so it's awesome. Some things I haven't played with yet is her unicorn kit. Now some of her kits are like this one where you get like it's not like a journal kit, but you just get a bunch of images like this one. So you get 4 to a page, and they're just great for making like greeting cards, journaling cards, decorating journals. I love this one because it reminds me of my daughter. So I was really excited about this kit because we had different representation in it. I also loved that it had just unicorns without the girls. There's a lot of them with the girls, but there's also a lot without the girls. But yeah, I love this because it kind of represents my daughter and me, my child, you know, it's just, I don't know. And I love that the unicorns, it looks like a real photograph, right? I love that. Hi, Di. Well, not for me because the printer ink for me is actually about $30 a year, and I print and print and print and print and print because I have what they call an eco tank. And so, um, let me grab a bottle. I just had it the other day. Here, I'll get this one. So I have a Canon, they call it mega tanks, but you can get Canon, you can get Epson, and I have the G3200, I think. And my particular printer was on sale on Amazon for $120 just a couple of weeks ago. It's not an expensive version. These refill boxes cost about $35, and I use one of these a year at the most. So for me, the most expensive aspect really is the paper. But see, it comes with these bottles of ink and you just refill. Now, I used to have a printer that had a cartridge, had the cartridges, and those were very expensive and I had to replace them all the time. So I made an investment because for me, printables, digital kits give me what I want more so than paper pads these days. I used to be a big paper pad junkie and they're filling up my craft room, but I find that digital artists on Etsy give me more of what I want to work with. So for me, I guess a lot of people might invest in a Cricut or, you know, a better press and foiling and dyes and all these other things. And to me, my investment was the printer, the ink and the paper, because it gives me what I want to work with. I like working with the other stuff too. I mean, I've never had a Cricut, but I just liking it. I just liken it to those things. So like, I don't know. That's how I look at it. And T from Not Afraid of Color, she says she uses HP Instant Ink and it runs about $6 a month. And I know she's a big printer as well. Good morning, Vicki. So there are ways around it. It is quite an investment, which I respect. But then once you get going, like these kits are a couple of dollars, you know? I mean, the printable artwork is very, very affordable. Okay, so she also had these girls and they came in all different styles. I only printed one page. I go back and forth with these, but either way, I have them, and I think she's adorable. But I like that it came with different styled girls. So there's that one. She also has things like labels, and this is one that I love about art. Art is a marriage of conscious and unconscious. Art is why I wake up in the morning at 5 a.m. Well, this morning I woke up at 4:30, you guys, because I wanted to organize all this stuff for us. Art is what happens when you dare to be who you really are. Color in a picture. It just all kinds of cool things. Okay, last thing I'm going to show you, then I'll make something quickly. We made these around Valentine's Day. It's a tab journal, so it's bound together with these tabs. And this is also a flowish journal, so it's not sewn together. It's just held together with this tied string. So it's real easy to take pages out, rearrange things, move things around. I love it. This is also in the kit. And oh my goodness, I just love that little picture. I thought they were so precious. But yeah, so we made this together. I'm pretty sure, yeah, we made this in a live as well. And I showed you how to do tab binding. But super sweet, super cute. I made it in a live, started it in a live, and then I'm pretty sure, okay, I've lost, did I lose something? I don't know what I had. I did lose something. I don't know. Oh, there she is. I was like, I know I had another tag charm, but yeah, I added these little things like charms onto the tabs. Just really, really fun little journal. So, you know, whatever kind of maker you are, I know I've shown you a lot of cards today, but that's just because I've already given away a lot of the journals that I've made using her stuff. They're people always want them. And I understand because I always want to play with them and use the printables, and I always want the artwork. So I know, I get it, why they always want the finished journals. So that is Sweet Pea Curiosities. Again, they're generously giving a 25% discount in celebration of the 10,000 subscribers. Everyone can get it anywhere in the world. That's the other thing I love about offering something like this to you guys is I have friends all over the world, and by offering you discounts on digital kits and things, then everybody can get it. Nobody has to worry about, do they ship to Australia or Finland or wherever, Denmark, you know, none of that's a concern because it's just a digital kit. And I love that. Everybody gets to play along. So let's do something. When I was flipping through, these were calling to me today. This is the Art Deco women. So let's play with them. Let's play with these ladies. Yeah, the Epson one, I've heard great things about the Epson one. I've had my Canon, for anybody who's wondering, my $125 Canon, I've had for 3 years and printed. So yeah, I've been very pleased with mine. It's been a great investment. Hey, Mercy's Pages. 12 by 12. I have never printed 12 by 12. I will tell you that my model that I use is pretty basic. She's basic, so she won't do 12 by 12. But I love her. She's listening, so we need to be nice. Yeah, there's probably a lot of things that she might not do, but like one of my friends bought her and only wanted to do wireless printing, and I don't think my model was great for wireless printing, but I've always had her wired, so I didn't even know that. So, you know, depends on how you want to use it. But if you're just going to run the USB cord straight to your computer, it works like a charm. So, I appreciate you guys so much. I am just blown away by this milestone. I try not to focus on the numbers, but I am excited that, you know, that people find me and they like hanging out here and they like the videos and they feel inspired. Those things, that is awesome. And it just delights my heart. So I just want to thank each and every one of you. I know time is precious and you never get it back. And the fact that you spend your time here with me is an absolute honor. So thank you, thank you, thank you. I wish I could hug you all. I wish I was like Oprah and I could give everyone a printer today. You get a printer. You get a printer. But, you know, I didn't want to let this pass by and not acknowledge your kindness, your support, and your dedication, your friendship, your encouragement. I'm a person who, you know, have a lot going on, and y'all always keep me encouraged. Y'all always are so positive and loving, and I just appreciate you guys. Okay, so I've got 4 of these. I want to say that's probably enough. Put that other one to the side. I love these little ladies like this too. I just think they're precious. These would probably be really good for like ATC cards even. If you just wanted to make simple ATC cards. I mean, this kind of all the work is done. That is one of the challenging things about really great digital art is sometimes all the work is already done. You're like, what am I going to add to this? It's already amazing. Less than 2 1/4 by, yeah, these will fit on artist trading cards. But yeah, sometimes I look at digital art and I'm like, what am I going to add to this? It's already amazing. All right, so let's play with these. Yeah, Michelle, I get that, and good morning. Oh, so Vicky has the Epson Eco Tank, and she's able to use it, well, wirelessly. That's how she uses hers. Oh, thanks, Dee. Okay, so let's play with these. I'm going to get some book pages. I do have someone sending a physical kit my way, and then I am going to have one lucky person winning one themselves. It's I'll announce it all later when the kit gets here and when we're set and ready to go. But I will have one physical kit. So I'm going to tear out some of these. When I'm at like a thrift store or something and I'm perusing for books to tear apart, I do like to find books with different tones of paper. That's one thing that I'll look for, is I'll look at the tone of paper and get a variety. A lot of time my books come to me free because they're going to be thrown away. So in that case, I just take the box. Just take it. All right. So let's see what I'm loving about these are all the layers, the strips and the layers of paper and stuff. So let's do a little bit of that ourselves. I'm looking at these and they're pretty much yellow, but there's some with a touch of teal too. So I think I'm gonna get out, this looks like evergreen bough to me. I'm gonna get out some evergreen bough and we're gonna add a little more. So we've got some paper. I just have to find Evergreen Bough because that's the one I want. I would think it would be at the top. I love that color. But it's not. Okay. Just looking through my inks here real quick. Pine needles. Pine needles might work. Let's see. I don't know where she went. She's probably out somewhere. I don't know where she is. That's okay. So, bye, Michelle. Have a great day. Yeah, you could catch us on the replay, crew. Don't you worry. Okay, pine needles. I think this will work. Evergreen bough would have been better, but that's okay. We're not gonna stress about that. I've got some random paper over here. It's got a couple of teddy bears stamped on it. Sparkle and I thought those were so cute. They're some wooden stamps that I had gotten from a D-stash. I don't know what kind of paper this is, so we'll see. Let's just see what it does with water. Oh, that's a pretty color. Pine needles. Is that color? I have a feeling this paper is not going to like water. Oh, y'all know I struggle with some of these watercolor brushes. Thank you. These are just going to be little torn pieces of paper, by the way. Oh my goodness, one thing I did not print, but I'm going to showcase in a totally different video, but I want to tell y'all about it before you go shopping, is at Sweet Peak Curiosities, Marisa just built a kit that is a rainbow kit of ephemera. When I say rainbow, I don't mean like rainbows. What I mean is she has a kit that has pages of yellow, pages of blue, pages of pink, pages of ephemera for the colors of the rainbow. And I just absolutely love that because it will lend itself so well to anything you're working on. That's kind of new in her shop, and I did get it. It's tons of pages and really, really cool. And I want to tell you about it because you can get it for 25% off right now. And I definitely recommend it. I got it myself. And it kind of reminds me of that Tim Holtz ephemera pack I got that time. I can't remember what it was called. But he kind of did the same thing, but he only gave, which I understand, it's fine. But those ephemera packs would just have like a few pages of pink, or a few pieces of pink and a few pieces of purple ephemera, and like one in color and one size, and it kind of ran through the rainbow. But again, this is the power of the digital, is that these, you get like a whole page of yellow with ephemera in all different types and sizes, and then you get it in all the different colors of the rainbow. I'm just made this paper because I want to add little torn bits like this around. I have not made a journal in a minute. I tried to start back on my journal with you guys yesterday when we lost electricity, right in the middle of a live stream. How rude. Oh, you only have a tablet. Oh. I feel like you should be able to print from there, Vicky. If you, because you can use Etsy on your tablet. And then I know you can print from a tablet. but I understand it could be a challenge. So for you, my dear, the books might be a better option. I think that's why Marisa does it, is because she knows not everyone has a printer. Not everyone's comfortable using a printer. So that's why she makes, you know, these books so that you can already have it all printed for you. All right, so I really like this. I like how we got a little bit of blue and green in there. Really nice. Okay, let's do something. Let's turn these into something. I love that this is miscellaneous. Okay. We don't have all day. That bird's gonna sing real soon. So let me get this cut down to where it'll fit on a 5x7 card. Oh, okay, it's already just about 5, but I'm gonna cut very gently. Guys, I'm having trouble finding my blades for my trimmer. This is an older version of the trimmer, and I've been looking for blades and I'm not seeing them, which is unfortunate. I love this trimmer. I remember one of the last times I was at Michael's, they had one. So I'm kind of hoping I might be able to find them there. Okay, I'm just wanting different strips of paper, and we could even use like these cutoffs and layer these as well. Can tear and layer these. We don't need to do a ton. I'm just mimicking what I see here. I'm going to tuck this one back here. I'm going to have to glue all this down, obviously. But yeah, I'm just taking this and mimicking the design that is already there. I really want that miscellaneous to show at the top of the card. Okay, I'm liking this. Now, this is the time to bring in little patches of paper here. So I'm gonna be live with T. T, are you still here? If you are, do you mind sharing your channel? I'm gonna be live with T and Dawn on Friday morning at 9 Central doing junk journaling. And I really need to, because I need to finish that one junk journal and get it sent off. Might have been shopping. Hey, I get it. I get it. I drop in and out of streams all the time because I'm a multitasker. T is one of those rare birds who, if she signs on to a stream, she's not multitasking, which I really find impressive. I'm doing 14 things when I'm on a stream. Otherwise, I won't get to watch it. Like last night, I was watching Elizabeth Costa Rogers, which you can totally, T, not to make you work too hard, but you can totally add Elizabeth's channel too, yours and hers. But I was watching Elizabeth and cooking, and I actually had music on too. I was listening to lo-fi hip hop. If y'all know what lo-fi is, I actually learned lo-fi from Bill at Mindless Crafting. He and Tracy were talking about lo-fi music, and I was like, what is this? mysterious thing you speak of. And I love it. It's very chill. Just all instrumental, no words. Great for the end of the day. So I had some lo-fi playing in the background. Elizabeth, I was cooking. I was kind of all over the place. I think we're going to put that over here. We will grab, ooh, I know what I want to put on this. And then, this might be the only card I made today, y'all. Because, you know, duty calls, motherhood and such. Get this strip glued on here. I liked this long strip right here. Put that right there. Now I kind of feel like I need a little bit more of this. And these are just like the torn little pieces that I just ripped off. No reason we can't use that too. The whole point of this is that we're getting a feeling of layers upon layers. Okay, but I'm going to grab some eyelash trim. I think that's what it's called. I got it at a thrift store recently. No, not recently. I guess it was at the end of last year. I got this at a thrift store. I haven't been thrifting really this year yet. For like 50 cents. This is normally like $4 a piece. Let's see if I can find the end. Oh boy. Oh, this just looks like a recipe for disaster. Whew. Okay, let's put this back on. Danger, danger. Okay, whew. But I think this would be really pretty too. We don't need a lot, but let's see. Just add a little fuzzy little something. Rebecca, hello. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Rebecca, I need to make you a moderator as well. And then you can add your channel. All right. T, thanks so much for adding those links. Oh, Ryan plays it on a coloring channel. How nice. Yeah, it's real chill. Sometimes chill music is what we need, especially at the end of a day. My computer, I work remotely, and so I work on a computer all day long, and it just decided not to work yesterday, and I never could, like, me and IT worked on it for hours, and we just couldn't get it back to, so I was like, okay, I'm going to kick that can down the road and deal with it tomorrow. So I actually clocked out a little early yesterday because there's no point in, I'm not going to write out the clock. So I was like, well, I don't know how long y'all have been gone. Oh my gosh, this internet. At least we didn't lose the live stream. But I made a card. That's that. And I was saying, Sala, thanks for keeping everyone entertained. Karen, hello. How are you doing? I will play with these and make more cards, but this is the only one I'm going to get done today. There was a lot of show and tell at the beginning of the stream. I'm going to repeat that this is a celebration of 10,000 subscribers. Thank you all so much. As a celebration, as a thing of gratitude, everyone is eligible for the 25% off and Sweet Pea Curiosities shop. This is the Art Deco girls that I played with today, but I did show you a ton of things that I have made. These are also the Art Deco girls that I made with a sheet load of cards. And so you'll have to go back and catch that if you missed it. But something for everyone. Thank you so much to Marisa for supporting my channel and giving all the subscribers a discount to use. I hope you guys have fun. The discount is Bitty Penny. I'll put it in the chat. I mean, hello, we've met, but still, there you go. That's the discount code, 25% off, Sweet Pea Curiosities. And Stella's saying that they just shared wonderful freebie on Facebook too. Yeah, Marisa is wonderful. Very generous, very kind, and makes amazing art, so you can make amazing art. All we did was take old book pages, rip some things up, cut some things down, and I just was mimicking what I was already seeing in this artwork. I think it would be cool to add like a metal notion or something right there. I think that would be really cool. You know, to come in and add, like, I have this little thing right here, but yeah, it would be really fun. You could add whatever you want to it, but I'm just drawing inspiration from what I see. A little bit of lace. I'm not going to do all this right now, but you could go, I would have put this behind here, but I see lace here, so you could add lace. I added the eyelash trim because I could see that that kind of looked like eyelash trim to me. She has this like amazing hairpiece in, so that's what made me think of this. But yeah, you can mimic what you're seeing and actually add it physically onto your card. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you had fun. I had fun. I'm going to be back. Ooh, I like this, just a little bit of fishnet. I might end up adding that later. Okay. I had lots of fun. Thank you, T, for adding Sweet Pea Curiosities link. I will be back. I'm going to be sharing more discounts with you guys, more things we'll be making. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thanks for spending your time with me. Thanks for subscribing and watching and being my friend. Hi, Rhonda Lane. And anyone else that I missed. I'm scrolling up real quick to see who I might have missed. I don't want to leave anyone out. To all my silent viewers who are hanging out in the background, I see you. I'm thankful for you. Thanks for hanging out here. Big G, how are you? I mean, you had to run and you're gone, but still doing a shout out. Janine. Okay, so good to see you all. I hope y'all have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.